Hi everyone. I am coming on today to show you a very different way that I have of making samples that I've learned from some of the other consultants. My name is Cheryl Cresswell. I am an independent Scentsy superstar consultant, and I love making samples and giving them to my customers and also to my people that I'm hoping that will be customers someday. But anyway, I'm making samples today of the scent of the month for January, which is strawberry champagne truffle. And normally I use the wax molds, and that's the way I've made them in the past and have made the cute little shapes with wax molds. But it does use a whole lot of wax in doing that. And in doing the samples out of felt, which I learned from some of my other brilliant comrades, I have learned that this is going to save me a lot of wax, and also it makes it more. What am I trying to say? Makes it more easier to mail and put into envelopes and that type of thing, so it doesn't melt. Because as you know, when heat hits the wax, it does melt. But with the felt samples, you can put it virtually anywhere and it won't melt. So I'm really liking that. And I'm trying out a new one. I'm using actually going with an Etsy company called Pear Creek Cottage to get my handmade do-it-yourself cutouts. And so it's called Pear Creek Cottage, and I've just discovered her, Jan McCorkle. She has a business of doing this type of thing, and and she also caters to Scentsy consultants, so that if you order from her, you can get buy one get one type special that she offers to Scentsy consultants if they have purchased something from her. So it is called Pear Creek Cottage, and she does a really good business. I've been very pleased with what I've gotten. This month I actually got the little champagne felt tip or felt cutouts. So these little champagne glasses, since it's champagne truffle, I thought that was a really clever idea to use the champagne. And also combining that with a little cutout hearts, because it is getting close to Valentine's Day. And so, we can kind of incorporate Valentine's Day with this scent of the month for January. So what you do, now some people do it differently. I like to do it with a double boiler. And I just take a little double boiler. I got this off of Amazon. It's a small one. It has a little tip spout where you can tip it out and pour it, or you can, whatever you want to do. And then I just use a little pan to put my water in. So I've got my little pan here, and I put my little double boiler pan on top of that. I heat it up until the wax melts. If you look closely, I think you might be able to see the wax is in there. And then I take a pair of tweezers and grab a little piece of the felt sample, and I just dip it in there, let it drip for a second, and then I lay it out on a sheet of wax paper. And it just really does work well. So I take another one. You can do a whole bunch of samples out of one bar of wax, which really saves your wax. And it makes really cute samples to attach your business information to. Stick it into a little plastic bag and attach it to your flyers for your scent of the month, or put it on the information, what do you call them, those little product sheets that you can get from Scentsy that has all of the catalog products on one sheet. So, and then you can attach a sample and your business card to that. So again, I'm just dipping it in very, very, very quickly. You don't have to leave it in there very long. And I've got 50 samples out here. I could do a whole lot more than that because I will have some wax left over. But I'm only doing 50 right now because I'm making my scent of the month flyers to send out with orders and to mail out maybe with thank you notes to my customers who have been loyal and faithful. So I just wanted to share this little tip with you. Again, it was gotten from other people who have done this, and so it's not my idea. But I typically love making the samples out of molds, but this is really a little bit more economical and a little bit easier to expose to sun and heat. So that's my little tip for the day, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And I'll try to come on back again sometime and share some more of the ideas of what I do in my personal business. And I hope you guys have a great day, and we will talk to you on your next visit. Thank you for stopping by, and be sure to subscribe, and so that I can get some viewers and get my name out there on YouTube. I appreciate you, and I hope you have an awesome day. Bye now.